It is Monday, February 23rd. Depending on where you live in the city, there is between 13 and 16 inches of snow on the ground, and it's still coming down. The roads are closed to traffic, but the MTA is pushing through, trying to keep full service going, which is honestly not what I expected at all. So I'm going to ride to Coney Island and back and see what we can see. I'm only going to transfer at above ground stations.
What I did expect was for the MTA to throw in the towel and go full underground. But nope. More for us to ride. Muffin, thank you for subscribing to the Patreon.
11 minutes. Everything's running with delays, basically. That's to be expected. I honestly expected them to go full severe weather underground. I even have an all trains route for that I was going to do. So you'll have to excuse me if this video is a little bit overly complimentary of the MTA for pushing through this. I mean, they've shut down for way less than this. And this is the second snowstorm they pushed through and powered through, so right on.
It looks like there are delays on the G, of course. What's happening? Winter storm.
I'm wearing my snow boots this time.
Every delay you see, the explanation is winter storm. And, valid. So let's hop on this R211, take it to Church Ave, and then, actually, you know what? We're going to transfer to the F because we're going all the way to Coney Island. Took a while to close the door. Go on to Smith and Ninth.
This is a Church Avenue bound G train. The next stop is Hello.
Happy birthday to Finn, R40 official on Patreon. Almost there.
This is a Church Avenue bound G train. The next stop is Smith Ninth Street.
And now we go above ground and see, oh wow, what are they doing? I guess they're shoveling up there at the top at the station entrance. They're doing something, spreading salt probably. Yep, that's snow all right, all over the tracks. You can see that express track has not been used at all today. Winter Wonderland, quite beautiful. Look at that. Everybody's backyard's full of snow. Cars are covered in it. They're not allowed to drive, or they shouldn't be driving. You can see tire tracks somebody's been driving. Oh, that's pretty too. Look at that. It looks so much better when the cars are covered in snow so you can't see them.
Smith Ninth Street.
I'm trying to get a shot here, but you guys can't see it.
There's a little bit of snow coming through the door. I was trying to get a shot of it, but I don't think
Just
I did.
as little bits of snow. Hard to see, but it was weird.
All right, we got about 4 minutes before the F train gets here. Let's check out how well they've maintained Smith Ninth Street during
So
this.
far, it looks so good, but I mean, this is the part with the awning. F train will get here in 2 minutes, it looks like. The real G. Bye, G train. Wow, tundra.
Well, that's not a good sign. There's an F train stopped partially on the track over there. Bad news. And there's somebody on the tracks checking out what's going on. Guess they're shoveling off a signal or something. Not sure. It looks like they've actually shoveled this. They've definitely shoveled this because it's over 12 inches of snow, and that is not 12 inches of snow. They have definitely shoveled this off during the snow. Good job. Look at that. It's not that bad. It's not even as bad as last time. That poor F train though. Check that out.
Poor passengers.
Looks like the G train is stalled up there at 4th and, oh wow, lots of stalling. I don't think that F train we're gonna take is gonna get here in 3 minutes like it said.
That's okay though. More time to check out everything.
Let's see. Yeah, all the way to the end of the platform. They definitely, well, maybe the wind actually blew this. Maybe the wind actually helped because it's clearly blowing off the edges of the platform here. Whew. No, it's definitely been shoveled. They shoveled this. Yeah, good job, MTA. I'm gonna have to walk backwards. That wind is rough. All right. Yeah, that G train that we just got off of is stuck up there. It's not even at 4th Avenue, 9th Street. It's just stuck. All right, I'm gonna seek shelter. Walking backwards because the wind is kind of brutal.
Tappity tap backwards.
Starting to think this might have been a mistake, but it's a mistake I made for you. Hope you appreciate it.
You know what? Let's go ahead and make a run for it. Made it.
Whew. Now that I'm under the shelter, I can confirm that F train is not going to get here when it said it would because it's sitting there. And that G train is having some issues, as well as that F train. Hope they get it moving again soon. Yeah, that's not accurate right now. At least it's not as cold as it was last time. Last time it was so far below freezing, now it's just kind of right at freezing. Anyway, here comes our F train. Let's see if we can at least hop on board for some warmth.
Welcome, welcome. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't think they're opening the doors yet. They can't even platform. The G train is still stuck up there in front of it.
Okay, now she's about the platform, right? Yeah, okay. Hooray! Oh, this train's a mess.
The next stop is 4th Avenue, 9th Street.
I imagine we're going to be here for a bit.
What happened to this little area with the speaker? Crazy.
Okay, so they just said it's a red signal ahead of us and they're closing the doors for warmth.
And there goes the F train to platform on the other side finally. Thank goodness for those passengers. Wonder how long that one's gonna sit there. Oh, it just moved, okay. Next stop, 4th Ave, 9th. This 11:11, started this about 10:45.
Doors, please.
That manual announcement was terrible, but I think it said that G-Train's brakes were activated at Coney Island Stillwell. At 4th Ave 9th. Look at how slow we're moving. Oh my gosh. We were there a while. And now we stopped again. And there's an F train stopped over there. Woo! What a day. It's been, what, 40 minutes? Made it 4 stops so far. Almost 5. Look at, I see everybody, I see the Winter Wonderland. The Brooklyn Winter Wonderland. Very pretty.
This is 4th Avenue, 9th Street. Transfer is available to the R train.
Fresh snows are the best. Then they turn to slush and they're terrible. Hopefully this one won't stick around as long as the previous one has. Temperatures need to melt. There are a lot of F trains. I haven't seen another G train going north though, going towards Bergen Street, Queens.
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is 7th Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I hope this roof at 4th Ave 9th Street is real strong. We are going all the way, long ways, but this is where we should pop back above ground at Ditmas Avenue. Real-time arrival info unavailable. Oh well.
Ooh, smells like matches or firecrackers here. Ooh, burning. That's not good.
MetroCard is retiring. Oh no, I won't be able to buy a reloaded MetroCard after December 31st, 2025. That's terrible.
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is Ditmas Avenue.
Ditmas, let's
Stand
get above
clear of the
ground.
closing doors,
Check out
please.
the snow. And there it is, more snow. Gotta love the elevated stations in a snowstorm. And the MTA just
This
snow
is
piercing through it.
Ditmas Avenue.
Attention everyone, there are over 150 accessible subway stations.
every elevated rail
This
train
is a Coney
today
Island,
is Snowpiercer.
Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is 18th Avenue.
Somebody been riding in the snow. H-I, it
Clear
just
of
says
the
hi, I
closing
guess.
doors, please.
Bye, Ditmas.
This is 18th Avenue.
Have to wait till we get to Avenue X to see if they left the movie train out in the snow.
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is Avenue I.
Even with this awning,
Stand clear of the
18th
closing
Ave
doors, please.
always gets hit hard from whatever direction the wind is blowing.
Avenue I.
Avenue I am not as cold as it was last time.
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is Bay Parkway.
Looks like Avenue I is pretty well taken care of.
This is Bay Parkway.
Oh, Bay Parkway. Let's check out the gravestones. This is where I came last
This is
time.
a Coney Island,
See if I can
Stillwell
poke my.
Avenue
I got my
bound F
selfie stick
local
going.
train.
Ah,
The next
I didn't
stop
tilt up
is
enough.
Avenue N.
Okay. We'll get a shot while we're on the
Stand
train.
clear of the closing doors, please.
I couldn't see what I was aiming the camera at because I put the selfie stick full extension. All right, here is the giant graveyard. Wow, that is a snow city of dead people. May they rest in peace. Goodness, that's quite a sight. Quite more interesting than it was the previous snowstorm because this is a lot more snow, a lot more.
This is Avenue N.
Oh, this
a
one got
Coney
hit hard,
Island,
even
Stillwell
with the awning too.
Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is Avenue T.
I guess partially because it's got those screen windows, but not really. The wind is just blowing it sideways, the snow. Avenue P!
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is Kings Highway.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
That looks pretty nice. It'd be cool if the lights were... Are the lights on? The lights should be on, I feel like. There's plenty of light, but so maybe not.
This is Kings Highway. Transfer to the B82 Select Bus Service.
I was actually paranoid that this F train was going to terminate here at Kings Highway suddenly, but nope, not on the middle track.
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell
Nobody wants to
Avenue
sit on that
bound
bench.
F local train. The next stop is Avenue U.
Gracious. That is a snowstorm. Look at
Stand
that. Look
clear
at
of
it
the closing doors,
pouring
please.
down the center track there.
This is Avenue U.
Avenue me?
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound
They've
F
shoveled this
local
one
train.
recently.
The next stop is Avenue X.
Wow, good job.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
They're taking
please.
real good care. They've been working overnight.
This is Avenue X.
Good job, MTA.
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next
I mean, it's
stop
been a while
is
since they got that one,
Neptune
but they
Avenue.
clearly shoveled it, at least. It would be way piled higher,
Stand clear of
way
the closing
higher than that
doors,
if it had never
please.
been shoveled. Well, they left the movie train out. The movie train got rained on. That's a bummer. Oh dear. Well, look at all that stuff snowed on the road. Hey, you're not supposed to be on the road. You're not essential. And the little waterway isn't frozen, so it's not nearly
This
as cold
is
as it was.
Neptune Avenue.
Neptune.
This is a Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train. The next stop is West 8th Street, New York Aquarium.
Looks like Neptune's been hit
Stand
and
clear of the
shoveled
closing doors,
and
please.
hit again. They probably shoveled this one sometime early morning, like at 3 a.m. I assume they might have taken the train
This
crews that
is
would usually clean the
West 8th
trains,
Street,
and now they're
New York
shoveling snow.
Aquarium. Transfer is available to the Q train.
West 8th New York Aquarium. Let's get out here. Okay, I have been assured that there is in fact a
orange queue here at West 8th Street, New York Aquarium. So since I'm here, I may as well look for it.
Oh, nobody's gonna sit at that bench on a summer day. Yes, on today, and not so much. And that poor wood finish gonna be hit pretty hard. Let's go down the stairs. We'll try this entrance and see if there is one.
And they're correct. It's right there.
There it is.
That is a little. The sign is real. That's legit. It doesn't look like a doctored sign at all. This is really weird, but I am going to have to include this in the Fired Bullets video just because of how weird it is. I have to do some serious research on it. It's the entrance with the token booth in it, or the Metro card booth? The assistance booth.
Yes, this entrance right here. In case you were wondering. Ooh, 6 minutes for the queue.
See, this sign seems to be the same exact style, but it's a yellow queue.
During the inclement weather, please board and exit in the middle of the platform.
Okay, well, instead of going to Coney Island, I am just going to take the queue from here. So we're going up the Brighton line and we'll transfer to the B, which is running local, and we'll see if the announcements on the B are actually local being. Looks like the F is still there.
Same old F I left behind, but that's okay. Random queue.
I'm going to walk to the end of the platform to get a sick picture.
The end of the platforms are the best in heavy snow. Look at me go. Look at this. Stop. Actually, it's not that bad. They shoveled this one, the whole platform at some point. Where do they throw the snow? Onto the tracks? Well, whatever. I'm stepping in pristine snow. Beautiful. Except for that R46. There's Coney Island. Being Coney Island and very not summer. Not summer at Coney Island.
Here comes my... Wait a second. Is this a Q or a B? It's a B. Coming from Coney Island. That's weird. Okay. Well, this is a reroute.
Or maybe a D route. Maybe they just extended it, the B, to Coney Island and didn't say anything about it. Didn't say so in the app.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to take the B from West 8th Street, New York Aquarium.
I assume it stopped at the Q platform at Coney Island. There we go. Good old R68s. Yep. Even the roll signs are even correct. Bedford Park Boulevard, Brighton Beach. Take a look out here at the Russian apartments. That looks like Russia. Brighton Beach looks like Russia right now. Oh man, that one singular person walking to their apartment. Rough.
This is Ocean Parkway.
Made an announcement at least. This is Ocean Parkway. I was trying to get a picture, but...
This is Brighton Beach.
Did he say this is Brighton Beach?
The big taxi.
Step in and stand clear. Okay. I feel like these aren't official conductor announcements. Maybe. Whatever. So Brighton Beach is where we should be, but I don't know that the...
Brighton Beach, Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach, Brighton Beach. I don't know that the B tracks are even being used. So maybe the B is going all the way to Coney Island on the queue.
That was next home.
It's actually kind of surprising that the B is even running today. Okay, they opened it.
B is for blizzard.
They opened it back up. Look at that. They're keeping the doors open. How long are they going to keep these doors open and let the snow pour in? Pretty long time.
I think they might have pulled the R211s from service on the Brighton line. Weird. I guess I'll stay on this one and see if we see one on the way towards DeKalb Avenue.
Still, I mean, it makes for a nice shot. Leaving the door open like that and the snow blowing in. Just not good for the train. And I'm glad it's not super cold. New Yorkers are depressed. That's what they say. Well, I'm here to tell you everything's okay. Okay, it gets harder to read after that. Y'all can freeze frame if you want. Yeah, I had to fade. They left that door open a long time. Okay, on we go. Through Little Russia. It's actually called Little Odessa, which is part of Ukraine. Looks like a R68 Q train over there. Yep, rooftops full of snow. So it looks like another Q train? Question mark. Can't really see. And there are a lot of Q trains. Q/Bs. A lot of things going local on the Brighton line. Neck Road. They changed announcements. They changed announcers. The quality of the speaker is still bad, but that's definitely a different conductor or whoever making the announcement. Avenue U. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of snow. Look at that. Deep. Avenue U. U is for unshoveled for a while. Should be called Avenue Y. Why didn't you shovel it? Oh, she said it's an accessible station. This is actually a relatively new occurrence that it's an accessible station. You know, we're just going local on a B on the Brighton line, which is kind of boring. Look at that. But the snow still makes it interesting because we get to see which stations get neglected and which don't. Like, look at them. Look at them shovel snow. Man. Rough. Poor New Yorkers going to be doing. Boston and Rhode Island got hit super hard, but New York definitely got hit harder than it has in a very long time. Very fun day. Core memories were made this day, let me tell you. With all the sledding and the snowball fights. Oh, wow. Okay, they're working on it. That's good. Good job. I mean, they can't be everywhere at once. This is an accessible station. Aha! There it is. An R211B. So my theory was wrong, but first and only one I've seen of a B train anyway. Obviously, the G trains are all R211s. I forgot to check if it was shoveled or not, and it is not. Not so shoveled.
Plaza.
Did she sound like she said King's Plaza?
Next up is Cortel Youth. Stand clear the closing doors.
Hey, look at that. They're waiting for the train. Snow family waiting for the train. Pretty. It's got to be weird to be a snow family, right?
Passengers are being held by the dispatcher. Trains will be closing momentarily to retain the heat.
I mean, they're made of snow.
Stand clear the closing
It would be
doors.
like us watching blood rain down.
Being held at the station. Train doors are being remain closed to retain the heat. Will be reopening periodically. Next up is Cortel Youth. Stand clear the closing doors.
Closing doors to retain heat, unlike at Brighton Beach where they just left them open.
County Road.
Cortelli Road.
Next stop after the road,
What?
stand for
I
the
guess they
Coast Guard.
shoveled this one. This one's so skinny. Cortelli bothers me. The station is just so skinny. Like the platform. Crazy. Beverly Road. They're kind of twin stations. The closest stations in the entire system, right?
Coast Guard.
Yep. Done a good job shoveling it, keeping the snow off. That's good. That is a snowy track. Look at us go. We look like we're in a ski resort. I didn't realize there was a pedestrian bridge there. Doesn't look like there's a good rail fanning spot on it though.
Aside from the delay at Smith and 9th Street on the F, and Brighton Beach on the B, and Newkirk on the B, it's surprisingly smooth. Like, really impressed. MTA seems to be on it. My theory about the R211B train fleet not being used was incorrect. But there's definitely fewer of them than there are R68s, it seems.
There's an R68B right there.
But I think that'll do it. You know, I think I'm going to call it here. If I was on the Q train, I might actually go over the Manhattan Bridge, because that would be on the good side of the Manhattan Bridge. This is on the weird side. This is going to go on the north side of the Manhattan Bridge. The south side is the best. I don't know when this video will be up, but I guess you'll see it when it is. Until then, leave your car at home, because you don't have a choice right now. Take the train.